When I think about the love of Jesus, I feel joy down in my soul. When I think about the love of Jesus and that wonderful day He'll take me home.
I'm so glad I get to talk to you today because I want to tell you that He loves you. The most important thing in your life is to know that He loves you. As I witness all the hatred and division and unrest in the world, I realize that this world as we know it will cease to exist. How can we stop this hatred and animosity? He said, "You will know they are mine by their love." When we look at the world today, where is the love? Where is the love for mankind? Where is the love, brother to brother, sister to sister, even father to son or mother to daughter? Where is the love? God is love. We have left our first love. Without Him, it's impossible to love. Scientists and billionaires are working so hard to improve the conditions in our world, to clean our air and stop the pollutions and try to make it last longer, or try to help mankind survive. But how can they survive when they are constantly hating and killing one another? The greatest commandment was to love one another, to feed and clothe and care for one another, to give to the poor, to feed the hungry, not to take from those in need, not to resent those in need, or to ignore those in need, or to treat them as though they're not important. He said, "If you do this to the least of my little ones, you've done it to me." He isn't looking at your bank account. He's looking at the motives of your heart. He knows your heart. And He is not impressed by things people do for outward recognition. He is impressed by acts of kindness and love to mankind. We need to pray without ceasing and keep our relationship with Him so close so He can lead us, guide us, and direct us through our life. I remember when I was in a city I'd never been before, and we were there for a week doing a tent revival on a riverbank. And one of the brothers and I went into the city to just talk to people, let them know that we're there, invite them out, and pass out flyers. And I remember going back to the tent. I asked him to stop at a house, and he said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes." I said, I need to go to that house right there on the corner. And I got out of the car and I went and knocked at the door, and the person answered, and I invited them to come out, to the tent revival. And they said thank you, and they said that they would, and they did come out. And later I found out that this person was a cousin of my brother's wife, who was struggling with a very serious illness. Had no idea. Didn't know that she had a cousin that lived in that city, or even that her cousin had a serious illness. But God used me to let that individual know that He loves them. He loves them. And the main purpose, the main focus of our lives should be loving one another and letting people know that God loves you. He loves you. That experience strengthened my faith. It confirmed that I was in touch with Him at that time. I was doing what He wanted me to. It was important for me to stop at that house to let them know that God loved him. He needed to know at that time in his life that God loved him. And it's important for me to let you know that God loves you. He loves you.